Daddy never came home and I wasn't sure why. I was confused, my eyes still warm from the kiss he left me. Just the other night, I can't sleep tonight though because I hear Mummy cry. He had a job to do, she'd tell me. I kind of understood, but I didn't really understand why. I know that he had to travel far away to protect us from some bad guys, and now my insides hurt because he said he's coming back, and I can't believe he lied. My eyelids are lied to the tears I've cried. Daddy, are you coming back? Because they're telling me that you died. Bob has to go, he'd tell me. There are some bad people that want to do us harm. He'd hold me real tight, his loving hands stroking my palms. I refuse to live in humiliation, he'd say, so we've taken to arms. They're hijacking our religion and they're pretending to know our prophet. There's nothing prophetic about their evil, and I will not stand for it. No one else is going to stand up and defend the world against them. The world's against us again, and we're stood firm against them. He kissed me goodbye. Right there on the neck. He left a piece of himself there, just a tiny little speck. The speck tickles, his spectacles almost hanging off his nose. A spectacle awaits him, and it's almost as if he knows. I remember those trips to Erbil. He'd never buy me anything cheap. Wherever I wanted to go, he'd take me. He'd always bring me back gifts to keep. He'd tuck me into bed every night before I'd sleep. His hands would dry my tears if ever I would weep. Whenever I loved something, I'd come back home and find it here in my bedroom. The exception is my dad. I keep loving him, but I never find him here.
If I knew when I was young that you would leave me, that you would leave me, I'd never ever let you go. I'd never ever let you go. If I knew that I'd grow up with no father by me, with no father by me, I'd never ever let you go. I'd never ever let you go. I'd never have let you go.
It was a few days later and I heard Mummy crying. The sun sat differently in the sky that day. Instead of burning strongly, amongst the clouds it lay. My father, whose soul is but a piece of mind, didn't return from the front line this time, and it's not giving me peace of mind. And I've never known Daddy to not be on time, and there's a fine line between knowing something's wrong and everything being fine. I knew something was wrong. It could be nothing, but I am tormented by my mind. Is it shaitan, or is it logic that's telling me it's all a sign that Daddy isn't coming back home this time? My mother came into our room, not holding back the tears. She couldn't hold it in any longer, her heart as disheveled as she appears. The way her voice was trembling, I hope the angel of death can hear. I can't describe the fear that grappled my little heart. Ya Allah, the fear. She scared me the way she wept. I was just as scared of what she would say, just as scarred as I was then is how I am scarred today. My love, she said, he is no longer with us. I'm sorry it has to be this way. Your father isn't coming back this time, my love. He's been taken away. Mummy, what do you mean? I answered. Did Daesh capture him today? It's okay, Mummy. He'll be safe. We just need to kneel down and pray. No, you don't understand, my love. Your father isn't coming back. He left the battle, but his friend was left behind, and he wanted to have his brothers back, so he headed back and turned his back on everything he had, and he never came back. They found his body. They found his body, and your father is dead, my love. Your father is dead, and he isn't coming back.
If I knew when I was young that you would leave me, I'd never ever let you go. I'd never ever let you go. If I knew that I'd grow up with no father by me, with no father by me, oh, I'd never ever let you go.
It took me a long time to accept it. I expected everything except it. I expected the world to topple on its head, but not for my dad to not be home or never be home whenever I come home for the rest of my life. Be strong, my mom says once she wipes away all those tears. It's time for us to band together. Life won't be easy from here. From here on, no dove, no heron will fly above our house, a house like a head without hair on. We'll be without food because we have no breadwinner. That's just the way this country is. A widow is a bread loser. We'll have to move out into a hut because we can't afford this rent. But love it like your home, my love. Alhamdulillah, it's better than a tent or better than no place at all. Just like tea and a bit of bread is better than no food at all. Like walking an hour to school is better than no school at all. Like water that isn't clean is better than no water at all. Like having no father now is better than never having had the father in your life at all. If I could do anything in this world, it would be to turn back the turn of the earth in hope that time would reverse and my father would be here and I'd tell him not to go. He died for something great. I know that doesn't change the fact though that whenever I think about him, my tears like rivers flow. So hold your dad close and don't ever upset him. Kiss those hands that build day and night just so you can sleep comfortably in peace with no worries or fears that he'll ever let you go, because the time you spend with your dad, you'll never get it back once he leaves this world.
If I knew when I was young that you would leave me, that you would leave me, I'd never ever let you go. 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 If I knew that I grow up with no father by me, with no father by me, I'd never ever let you go.